Hi guys, it's Mark from anypond.com, your trusted resource in the UK for ponds and water features. And today we're doing a pond renovation in Coventry on this small goldfish pond. Stay tuned for the Any Pond showcase. Thanks for sticking with me. We're having some fun with this project. At the back we've discovered that there's a retaining wall made out of half rounds, which is normally a face to a concrete wall, but there's no concrete behind there, it's just bare earth. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to work out what this is going to take to rebuild, whether we're going to do a concrete wall and then face it with new half rounds. Depends on the level of investment. I'm not paying for this one. We're building a pond, and by pulling the old pond out, we've discovered that there's no retaining wall. So stay tuned and we'll see what happens. So what we're going to actually do on this particular project now is I've spoken to the client and she's more than happy to build a retaining wall out of the dry stacked Scottish boulders that we're going to build the pond out of, and it's going to look quite good. So I've got loads of cobbles or boulders, big ones, small ones. We're going to build a stream at the back here, flow out of here, a couple of drops into a pool, and certainly it's going to look fantastic. So it's just crazy on what people do or what they think that they might not know what they're doing. That's probably the thing. It's probably a DIY. They probably put that in and thinking that that's a retaining edge. They've also put slabs on this side. Again, that's a no-no, but what we're going to do is we're going to put some stones against that. Slabs won't rot, so that's okay, but it's certainly not a retaining wall. So stay tuned and let's start rocking. enjoying it so far. We're going to make this into a 2-part series because it's getting long. The video is going to be too long if we do the whole thing in one go. So I thought, as I'm having a coffee, I'll take a few seconds to show you these 2 fish caves. We've got one here which you can see 12 inches diameter, and also we've got a great big long one underneath here that you can put your arm right down. Put your arm right down and the fish can get in there no problem. With having these fish caves, you don't have to cover the pond from a heron point of view. If you've got mink and otters, then you're not going to have any fish caves or anything like that. You've got to have electric fence. But I could talk about that in other videos if you want. Put it in the comment section below what you want. What are your questions? Do you like the format? Do you like it in a short video and then next week a little bit more? Do you want me to slow right down and talk about fish caves in more detail, waterfalls in more detail, the products that are used, the intake bay? You might be interested in the intake bay and why I've put an intake bay on this particular pond. Put it in the comment section below and I'll see you next week for part 2 of this pond renovation. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.